Hi, everyone. I'm Jenny Fine. I'm the editor of WWD Beauty Inc. magazine. I am at the WWD CEO Summit in Palm Beach, and I have the pleasure of being here with Gilles and Stephane, the founders of Ardency Inn, which is one of the coolest, hippest, most innovative makeup brands that we've seen launch in quite a while. So welcome.
Thank you, and thank you for having us.
Thank you for joining me. You've just given an incredible presentation, and we so appreciate that. Before we get started, tell me about Ardency Inn and how the brand came about.
Well, Ardency Inn is a new makeup brand that we launched at Sephora back in August, and Ardency Inn is the makeup of music. So music is what the brand is about. We work with emerging music artists for our campaigns. We create makeup for them to use on stage, but also off stage. We actually put them on stage sometimes during our live sessions, and make sure we can showcase their talent to a crowd of key influencers in the downtown music scene. So music is really our passion, and this brand is about bringing makeup and music together.
I think one of the things that really sets it apart is the fact that it's a lifestyle brand. I mean, you're really it encompasses an entire lifestyle rather than just a product. Was that a byproduct of the creation period, or was that something that you very deliberately set out to do?
No, we really wanted to actually create a lifestyle. I think it's a great way to actually communicate with our customers, with the clients, with the people that really will embrace and join us in that journey. We feel like the people who work with the music artists, they are very interesting people. They have compelling stories. They are talented. They are free. You know, they really create their art, and they have also a great sense of style. We've seen that again and again and again, and so we feel like this is much more compelling than just pushing products, right? And of course, our products are great.
Well,
it's very important, obviously. But we feel like we want to communicate about this lifestyle, about the music. We want to communicate more like a fashion brand than a traditional beauty brand.
I mean, one of the things that really stuck out for me when I saw the brand for the first time were the products, because the products really have integrity. They're very original. Can you tell me about how you've segmented the line and what some of the star products are?
Yeah, sure. Our product development process is quite unique actually in the industry, because we always start with a story, and then we try and come up with a product idea that's going to help us tell that story. So it's kind of a reversed approach to traditional product development in the industry, which is let's come up with a product and then let's figure out how to market it. So we work the other way around. So the three stories that we launched are Punker, Modster, and Americana, and the three together, they really encompass the lifestyle of everyone. Punker are edgy blacks. They were inspired by punk rockers. So with all black makeup, very edgy. Modster is much more playful and useful. It's very high on color, like highly pigmented lip color, eye colors, and very long lasting. And Americana is all about beautiful skin. Like complexion products, natural tones, the no makeup type of makeup look, looking very fresh.
And you have a star product in that line that I think everybody is really raving about. It has really caught the attention of both consumers and retailers. A foundation concentrate almost. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, it's called Americana Custom Coverage Concentrate. So it's a pigment concentrate that you mix with any moisturizer, your daily moisturizer, whatever you're using, to create your own custom Titan moisturizer, liquid foundation, all the way to concealer. It's really about you to decide how much coverage you need. So the more concentrates you put, the higher the coverage. And that actually gives you the most natural finish you can get, which is really what everybody wants at the end of the day. It's about, so you can start very sheer all over your face, and then you can add a little bit more to the mix.
Right, just continue to build.
Just build, add coverage only when you need it. Which will avoid having like a mask-like effect when you have to layer and layer, foundation all over your face. So yes, we love that product. People actually really.
Yeah, it's a fantastic product. So you're both veterans of the beauty industry, and you've decided to strike out on your own. How is the world of entrepreneurialism, and what's been most surprising to you as you started the brand and are really establishing it?
Well, the biggest surprise was that there wasn't that many surprises actually. As far as I'm concerned, in my past life, I worked with big brands as well as much smaller brands that became bigger later. But I was fortunate enough to work in very entrepreneurial structures, such as Benefit Cosmetics years ago, when the company wasn't as huge as it is now. I had the opportunity to work directly with the founders, and the same idea at Make It Forever with the licence. So those experiences really gave me the urge, I want to say, to one day create something new, because I saw it done really well, and was really still looking up to those creators. So yeah, what we experience today is a little bit of what they experienced at the time, and what I was lucky enough to witness.
So you've seen it, and
yeah, but it's fascinating, right? It's totally fascinating to create this brand, bring it to life, make it becomes something, right? It has its own personality, and we actually can fascinate it a little bit. So it's a really great adventure. It's a bit crazy. Everything, there's something crazy happening every day.
Yeah.
But that's part of the experience and the journey, and we really enjoy and we embrace every challenge. And yes, we work hard, obviously, but that's great. That's fine. It's fun.
I mean, that's the life of a startup. What are some of the challenges? What are the biggest challenges that you're facing right now?
Well, there's there are many challenges that a startup faces, and one of them is gaining brand awareness with very money to start. So obviously we don't have a lot of money to spend in advertising. So it's about trying to be smart and getting the word out there. So brand awareness is always a challenge, and will remain a challenge until we have much more bigger budgets to spend. So that's one. Another one is how to really translate the story at the point of sale. Being the maker of music, you really want that to come across right away in store, and that's something that we're fine-tuning, working very closely with Sephora, working great partners to really fine-tune the representation of the brand in store.
Stephane, what's been most effective for you in generating that consumer awareness?
Well, for us, a lot happened. I mean, it happened online, right? There's in store, obviously, it's great touch point, and for people to discover us, but to really discover a lot about the brand, it's about online. So we create a lot of content. We see ourselves as a content publisher, in the sense that every time we do something, we make sure to capture it on film, on video, on photos. So we do a lot of makeup for music artists, for performances, for music videos, and for music festival. And every time we capture it, and then we started organizing other sessions with the showcases, where we give a platform to perform, to emerging music artists. So of course, again, here we create videos and we post them online, and that's how we get the buzz back and we get people to know about the brand.
And how do you identify the musicians who you want to work with? What makes someone Ardency Inn?
Talent, in terms of music, is really important to us. And then obviously there needs to be a great fit with the brand in terms of trait of character. And the artists that we tend to want to work with are really independent. They're really creative in terms of that they do their own thing. They're not following anyone's path. They don't care about what everybody else is doing, and they have that rock and roll spirit built in them. And we love that. They have a lot of charisma, and it really transpires through the campaigns that we put up.
Do you share musical tastes?
We do, actually. Yes, I mean, it would be very difficult to actually do this together if we didn't have kind of the same taste in terms of overall aesthetics, but also music. I think we both started very early on in terms of music. The first band we both actually independently really loved when we were like teens, for like Depeche Mode. So they started there. I think Gilles is probably the world's biggest fan of the band. I'm way behind.
Yeah.
Way behind.
I used to be.
But and then since then we discovered a lot. The tastes have evolved. We're very eclectic in terms of our taste, of course. But we obviously it's one of the great part of our jobs, because technically when we go to a concert we can claim it's kind of a part of our scouting process, which it is. So we've always been going to listen to music, going to concerts and so on, and obviously we do it a lot. We still do it a lot all the time, because that's how we actually discover the new talents. And it's the fun part of what we do, I guess. Besides, developing product is fun too. But.
And who are you discovering that your customer is? Is she someone who's very young and very a part of this lifestyle? Is she a little bit older and kind of aspirational, maybe is not as into it, but really still wanting to be a part of it?
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely skewed towards a younger age group. But what we found, and we're very happy to see, is that the brand has a much broader appeal than what we originally thought. And the reason being that the Americana collection I was mentioning earlier is really great for everyone. Because again, it's all about beautiful, fresh skin that's looking naturally flawless. And that's the foundation, the basis for any rock and roll makeup look. But also that's also really beautiful on its own. So we managed through that collection to actually reach a much broader audience in terms of age group than would have been to do with the Punker collection alone, for instance.
Not everybody can wear black lipstick, right? Or black lip gloss.
We actually think everybody can.
Yeah.
Not everybody is into it though. Yeah, we have something for everyone in the line.
And you have worked for some of the most influential founders in beauty. What did you learn from them?
Well, I learned about tenacity, and I learned that being perfectionist when it comes to product development is really an asset, and you cannot settle for less.
Which is a theme that we really heard today.
Absolutely.
And I would be remiss if I didn't ask you, as my last question, how did the name Ardency Inn come about?
Well, Ardency Inn is, Ardency, is a word in the dictionary that nobody really knows. This is known for the adjective ardent, and it really means passion, fire. So, and then we feel like we felt it really resonates very well with us, because we feel like this is the way music artists feel about their music when they create. We create them. This is what we felt about the brand. This is the way we feel like hopefully people will actually feel about Ardency Inn and our products. And then we put in next to it because we wanted to make it a destination, which now is a virtual destination, but soon will be an actual physical destination where we'll have a showroom, we'll have a concert space, small space. We can do our own showcases, and hopefully a recording studio where emerging artists can actually come and record.
That's amazing. Will it be open to the public?
Yeah, we'll actually. It will be a mixed space where you have we'll have to completely, design the whole thing. But the idea, it will be a mix in a hybrid space when you have music and makeup live together.
So it really goes back to that entire lifestyle idea of creating this amazing experience.
Yeah, and we would want it to be open to the public. I think it'd be great for the House of Ardency Inn to be to have the door open for everyone to come and experience the best in makeup and music.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us here today. It's been great having you.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you
very much.